Sprunki and animations because there has been a new update. And yes, sirree, there's like 5 badges to get as well as a 6, which is technically a game pass, which we're going to be checking out. But as you can see today, we're going to be having Nuke and Hugo discover these new badges with me as we get to check them out. And Hugo's saying that he's grown. It looks like he's a bit taller. So with that being said, we've got a few to get, which one of them actually includes waiting 90 minutes. But I'm going to quickly say for me, I waited an hour and it basically went past but didn't unlock it. And because of that, I can't get the 90-minute one yet. But it's fine. We can get another way around this, so do not worry. So for the first one we're going to go for is Mustard Raddy. And are you guys ready for this? Because I sure am. And yes, Hugo, the Quest UI has broken again, but he's made it clear. So what we're going to do is head to the Sprunki world. And then you'll see this tunnel over here. Let's get sprinting. Let's get our running boots on, Nuke. Let's go fast. We want to head through the Pyramixed world, and then we're going to want to head through the house up ahead, just while I trample over the top of Nuke's head. And once we get into here, you're going to want to head upstairs, because this is actually pretty cool, as there is, in fact, a computer in, I think, this room here, which takes you to the horror Pyramixed world. It's pretty awesome. We got, like, 2 whole new worlds. So once you come through here and sit on your big butts, we're going to make our way over to where I can see Nuke and Hugo jumping. We're going to go over this way because to unlock Mustard or, yeah, Mustard Raddy, we need to get over here. So let's just do this and, yes, sirree. As you see, there's a little clip of him just chilling out here. I don't actually know what that is, like what part of it is. But, as you can see, Mustard Raddy reward has been unlocked, which is next to my big fat head. Are you scared of this place? Is that what it is? The actual sky is kind of like terrifying. Actually, so is the walls. This whole place is crazy. He says, nah, look at him shaking. Guys, do you believe him? Because at this point, I don't know. But, what we do need to do now is move on to the next badge. And to be honest, let's get out of this creepy place. So, I'm just going to hit the respawn button to take us back to the beginning. And now we're going to go and get ourselves the Pyramixed Oren. So, he's returned. And what we're going to do is now go through, let's get our running boots back on, head through this, back into this kind of Pyramixed world. Most of these are going to be in here, which is obvious why, because it's a whole new place. And instead of going inside the house, you're going to want to go up to this tunnel here. But before you can get through it, you're going to have to join the 3UF Studio Roblox group and obviously like the game to get access to this area. Although Hugo doesn't approve of this because it's almost like bullying to get the new stuff. But yeah, it's fine. You better join the group, Nuke. Otherwise, you're going to get left behind. So let's go through while Nuke deals with his own problems. And we're going to want to run basically to the end. Oh my goodness. A Hugo just came out of nowhere. That was terrifying. It's in the back of this lorry van thing. So let's get in the back of this. Or apparently climb on top of it. Yeah. I can't get in. Oh, that was close. I thought I was too tall. And then, as you can see, running to the back, you should see a pair of headphones on the floor, as well as mixed with a Hugo at this point, which gives you this new badge, which is pretty super awesome. So now we've got that. We've now got 2 of the new badges. So let's roll on to the next one and head back to the spawn. Okay, so Nuke has liked the game. He's favorited it. He's joined the group, but he still can't get through to that area. And Hugo is still laughing at him. So on to the next badge, guys. You can get this one with us, Nuke. Don't worry. What you want to do is head over to the horror world. And then once you make it to here, we're going to want to go and follow this path effectively around to the new area. It's almost like a library. And we're just going to go through the gap between these 2 houses because what you're going to see is actually something pretty cool. So as you go through the door, you just be careful not to hurt yourselves and run into the corner and you will see the badge appear for the horror Lollipop, which to be fair, I think this one's going to be pretty awesome and I'm actually excited to see what this one's like compared to the normal as our little comparison at the end of the video. So guys, that's pretty cool and I'm more excited to now get the next badge because we're getting close to the Game Pass as well, which Mr. Black Game Pass is something else. You're going to absolutely love it. So make sure you stick around to watch that. And Hugo's right, it's a broken store. Not a library. There's no books in there. There's loads of yummy foods. So while they're laughing at me, let's respawn ourselves and get back to the lovely, colorful place. Put our running boots back on. And guys, let's head to the badge area because we're going on an adventure. Oh, they've actually labeled it up and stuff now. This looks pretty cool. So now you can't miss all the extra badges and all the cool rooms. So let's head on to the downstairs. All the new creepy looking badges is here. It is new. Look at that. I will say, Hugo, that particular version of the Horror Simon, he looks like he hasn't slept in a while, because his eye... Wait, hang on. Have you both just run into it and just got oofed? So they've returned from their little misadventure, and you got to run through here, head into the lab world, and basically, in here, you're going to want to run into the corner. Basically, you want to just get behind the boxes. There it is. Gray is hidden behind this box where Nuke is kind of spinning on its head kind of gracefully. But yeah, you can see Gray right there chilling out, waiting for you to jump on its head, which then means we've technically got the badges for the game so far. And Hugo, what is up?
Look who it is. It's the door.
Yes. Don't worry, Hugo. You sure told that door last time we were here. And yes, Hugo, you did the spin of death to open it up, and it got scared. Oh, look at that.
Can you handle it? Can you handle the spin of death?
Oh, are you kidding? That is the secret to opening the door. Ignore this sign saying the door opens every 10 minutes. Ignore that completely. These guys did it by threatening it by doing the spin of death. We'll start with the Game Pass, because this thing is something else. I think it's one of the most expensive game passes in this game so far. And it is the Sprunki Mr. Black, because you get 2 versions of him. So I'm quite keen to see what this one's like and what it does. But as we go through, look at this. It's a custom morph. It has walking idle animations, which is what we expect. It's the first one to have a jump scare animation, though, Hugo. It has a jump scare animation. Why aren't you excited by this? I'm super excited. Like, honestly, jump scare. And also, it can do some other stuff. So, let's just go in and become it so I can see what it's about. Come on, guys. Come over here. Come on, check this out in the nice, bright sun where we can check. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Jump scare like the good old days. Yes, sirree. Yes, it is. So, the idle animation's actually pretty sweet. We got the jump scare. Can you just stay there for me, Nuke? Just stare into Mr. Black's eyes. And what the heck is? Why did it jump scare me? And what happened to its face? That thing's terrifying. Oh my goodness. I don't die because I'm strong. Ah, well, Nuke, there's something about this. I can sing. I like this. This is good.
Hey, you!
What is up, Hugo?
Can you handle this?
I think he's doing the spiral doom of death. I'm a bit confused. Can I face this? Can I handle this? Even Nuke over here is in, like, terror. Wait. Hugo! You just oofed Nuke. That's crazy. Plus, that's not going to affect Mr. Black. Look at this guy. He's not affected by it. So, are you kidding me?
I knew it always works.
I mean, Hugo, I'm a little bit upset because you oofed me as I was Mr. Black and I didn't get to check out the normal version. So let's go back through here. So we did the jump scare and we got a head glitch. Guys, are you ready to see the head glitch? Because I certainly am. And... Oh, it's properly glitching. That's crazy. Yep, don't like it. But we've got to speed up. Oh, why does it sound like it's from Doors? Guys, with figure. I just can't oof you. I stopped. Oh, honestly, this is pretty cool. But let's check out the other badges. Let's do this before Hugo manages to oof us. Let's go. So for the first one, we're going to be checking out Oren. As you can see, we got Nuke as, I believe, the normal version. You got me as the Pyramixed and Hugo as, I want to say, the horror Pyramixed. I'm not too sure. Maybe just a horror version. But we'll find out when he starts making a noise. So let's start with you, Nuke, and see how you sound. Yeah, it's the typical beat that we all know and love from Oren, so that's actually pretty awesome. So, now we know who Nuke is, let's check out Hugo and see how he sounds. Yes, sirree! This is the phase 2, absolutely the horror version. I feel so bad for... Look at his ribcage, it's kind of crazy. But this leads to this beautiful one we got right here, which is... well, the one we just unlocked. So let's hear how it sounds. Oh, that's a beat. That is good. The real question is do we have Raddy in Pyramixed? Because I think we got a lot of the morphs now from the Pyramixed game, and that is typically, in my opinion, like the best melodies for the Sprunki game. So I'm actually quite excited, but pretty awesome. I like this. Let's move to the next one. So as you can see, next up on our list is Gray, and we got Nuke and Hugo as 2 versions. So let's start with Nuke this time. Nuke. Yeah, it's the iconic one that we all know and love with Gray, which is pretty awesome. So I wonder if that means when Nuke is the original normal one, that maybe Hugo is the horror. Or maybe he's got something a little bit more interesting. I'm quite excited to hear how it is. So Hugo, you want to share what you've got? Okay, it's definitely the horror. You got oofed halfway through. That's amazing. But how does this one, the Pyramixed Gray, sound? And I have really good hopes that this one is as good as I expect it to be. Let's try it out. Yeah, this is a proper bass line. Imagine this with just the Pyramixed Raddy and the Pyramixed Oren. I think that would be pretty awesome. In all honesty, that would be amazing. But I don't think we have them in here. So next up is Raddy. As you can see, let's just get straight into it as before. So Nuke, let's hear how you sound. Yeah, this is the normal Raddy. It sounds like a normal snare drum, and it's pretty cool, and it's on beat. I like it a lot. Now, I'm going to have to just quickly say, Hugo, on the other hand, looks kind of creepy. But hey, how do you sound, Hugo? What's your noise? Yeah, of course, it's the horror version. It sounds as creepy as it looks. That's what I'm gonna have to say about that. It's super creepy. But we've got normal, which is obviously Nuke. We've got the horror version, which is Hugo, which then leads to the Sprunki, which is actually Mustard. And I'm curious to see what this Raddy sounds like. So let's go. I love the bass expressions. I'm pretty happy with that, but let's get on to the next badge. So as you can see, I am currently the horror Lollipop, and you've got next to me Hugo, that's the normal Lollipop. And I think I can see slight changes on the hat. The Lollipop itself is kind of creepy, and the eye has been pushed down to make it look a bit sad. So Hugo, do you want to go first and then let us know how you sound? See, I like this one a lot. I think it's a silly one to have, but it's so awesome. So how does mine sound? That's awesome! We got two cats. This one's basically the same as that one, but it's sped up. I quite like it, but guys, let's move on to the next badge. So next up, as you can see, we are Simon, and we got Nuke as what I think is a normal. We got Hugo as a special one. Maybe it's Pyramixed. And I am the pixel one. So let's check this out. Nuke, you want to go first? Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it is the Simon we know from the original game, which is pretty awesome. I'm actually quite excited to see how Hugo's one sounds. Yes, I love that. So I hope this one can actually deliver. Let's just see how it sounds. Honestly, it's okay. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever heard that one before, but I think I prefer out of these three. I'll just stick with the Pyramixed one. I'm certain that is probably my favorite. But honestly, we've got one more to check out, which if you guys didn't know, if you go to the quests, you have to scroll all the way down, and it's this one here, which is the Horror Simon badge. Now, at the moment, as you can see next to my big fat head, yeah, there's a bug with it, effectively. And I had it with this one here. As you can see, I'm at 34 minutes, nearly 35 minutes out of 60. And I have already hit the 60 minutes now twice. But it doesn't register. It just goes back to 0000 and it doesn't give me the badge. So I'm a bit confused with what's up with this. Which means I can't technically unlock this one. But what I'm going to do is put this one on the screen for you now. So you can see how it looks when you do get it. And honestly, I think you'll really like it. It's pretty awesome. Enjoyed the video and you found it helpful, remember to hit the like button and obviously hit the subscribe button too, and just check this out before we go. Listen to this. It's so awesome. Remember to boot the Snoop. Bye!